Welcome back to the Backyard Homesteader. I'm Priscilla, and today I gotta know, do you prefer digital or paper? I have to admit, so I'm sure many of you, if you're in the homesteading arena, you have seen several people who have larger channels who've talked about this digital SeedTime. Now, I heard of SeedTime, oh gosh, probably at least 18 months ago. And I did attend a webinar and all that good stuff. And in theory, it was a great idea. But when it comes to digital, I do use digital for a few things, but I gotta have my paper. I just do. And when I'm out in the garden, I don't know about you, but I get dirty. My hands are dirty. I sweat, once I'm out in the garden, I get going and I just don't stop. I love being out in the garden, but I get dirty. Even if you have gloves on, I don't know, my hands get dirty. I don't know about you. So it's like, what's the point? Now, if I'm, dealing with stuff that might hurt my hands because they're rough, yeah, gloves all day long. But in general, nothing like the good old hands in the dirt for me anyway. So let me tell you. So now you know my preference. Like I said, I will do a combination, but I'm not going to use I love my iPad. I use my iPad for tons of things. And while I could probably do some planning, I got to be out there and I got to have my paper available because I do lots of things, man. I track when I water, what I water, when I fertilize, because I'm the backyard homesteader, and so I do container gardening. It's different. It is different. And you do a ton more watering. You have to do a ton more fertilizing because you just do. It's just different than being in the actual soil. Probably similar to raised beds, I would imagine. I don't know. I've never had raised beds. Always had 5-gallon buckets, and I do invest in other pots, usually once a year when I find them on sale, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what I use. Okay, this is brand new, hot off the press. I just got it. And it is a 6x9. Now I used to use 8.5 by 11, but I'm telling you, I need it to be handy so I can carry it with me all the time because I need to keep this top of mind, right? I need to have it, and it needs to be where I can jot things down, or if I forgot to do something, it's got to be readily available. And I don't have my clipboard here, but I'll put this on a clipboard, and then like when I have it open, I'll just clip it, right? And I'm out here and I can work with it. It's gonna get messy and dirty, and that's okay. But this is the garden planner that I use. I think you guys have seen it before, but it was bigger. There's a place for garden ideas, right? So I used to have to do a lot more planning in my garden, but after you've grown in the same area, I'm limited. I'm in my backyard. I've used every little inch I can back here. Every once in a while, I'll sneak a little more in. So once it comes time when I have all my seedlings, my seeds planted, which I haven't done that yet. It's been raining all weekend. The sun just came out. But anyway, yeah, so I used to have to really track it more. Now I have a better feeling of how many plants, of what I want. And the key is, grow what you're going to use. When I first started, I wanted to grow everything. But what happened was I grew a little bit of a lot of things, and I had some success, but I'm learning. I had the very best pepper harvest last year, shishitos and pepperoncinis. I will admit, until I master something with pepperoncinis in terms of pickling them, I'm picky and I don't like the flavor of what I've done so far. So until I master that, I may have 1 or 2 plants so that I can keep trying. But I had all kinds of plants last year. So this year, shishitos, baby, because I eat those all the time. We just go out, pick them right off the plant, poke holes in them, blister them in the pan, make some garlic aioli, and eat those puppies. And they are so, so good. really lovely. But I know where they grow the best, right? So I know how much room I have. So no big deal, right? Tomatoes, they grow in the same spot every year. This is like my 4th year, my 4th season. So I know where my tomatoes are gonna grow, the perfect place, and that's where they're gonna go. I know about how many I can grow. I may try out the little mini plants this year in one of my green stuffs because I have an extra one down on the corner. I don't know if you've seen that or not. I don't know if I've shown you guys that yet. Probably not. So anyway, this I can jot down ideas here, like, you know, when I'm just waiting for somebody or something. This is great for my planning. It has also, you know, you can do a plot plan. It's got the little, I forget what you call that, the graph paper. And then a place for seasonal tasks. So, you know, spring and summer. This is a spring and summer one. So you can write these down. You know, if you're sitting somewhere waiting and you know, you're thinking about your garden and what's coming up, you can go through this and you can do it anytime. So anyway, okay, so, and here's some planting profiles. So this is where you can put in the seeds, when you're sowing them, the month, the little checkbox for the month is up here, what kind of crop it is, when you plant it, when you harvest it, all these good things. So then you got to feel for what's in your area, because here's the deal. Even if you try to go by a zone, I think I want to say I'm 9B. I was 9A, now I'm 9B. But guess what? That only tells you the high and low temperatures. Or I think the lowest temperatures. I don't think high has anything to do with it, and that's the problem. Because my summers are hot, triple digit hot here where I live. And so I have to be ultra careful. And last year, for the first time, we put up shade cloth for the tomatoes. And they did great. They did absolutely wonderful. I'm going to try and get them out earlier this year. I don't know. I haven't started my seeds yet, so we'll see. Because, let's see, 6 to 8 weeks, that puts us in March, April, and May. Well, that's probably perfect, actually. So I got to get that going, don't I? Okay, so anyway, planting profiles. Oh, and let me show you this. So Botanical Interest has this really cool seed starting PDF. I'm happy to share that with you if you'd like it. Just let me know. How to start seeds. It's a complete guide, but on the last page they have this little sheet that I printed out, and let me show you what I can do with this, because this actually could be something really good to fill out. And then this is what I do, okay? I would fill it out, right? Because this has variety, the date, the number of days, how many in ground or under lights, and then your comments, and then transplant date, when you transplant it, and when you know, future, what changes you want to do in the future. So it's a little addition to what this is here. But here's what I would do. I would take this sheet of paper, take a glue stick, go down this side right here, stick it right in there, seal it, right? And then just fold it in. And now I have that sheet in my book, right? That's what I do. The other thing I do is, and I'm going to steal this from another book I'm using right now because my tabs are at my office. I don't have them here with me. Oh, I don't want to tear my page. Let's see here. Okay, these little tabs like this, they're like Post-it notes. You can place them in and out, in and out. And so you can, you know, put little posties in whatever section you want in this book. Or, see, isn't that great? And you can move them around. So, okay, I don't want it there. Let's see, I want whatever month. This is all undated, so you can put a calendar in here. This is a place for notes. Maybe this is a particular month or the month you're in and you want to keep it that way. Then you can go straight to your calendar, right? You can write on your little tab right there, tell it what it is. But anyway, this just works out so great for me. And then it also has, after the undated calendar here, that it has a place for notes, and then your weekly gardening. Okay, and And the reason why this is important, at least for container gardening, is you see here, I don't know if you can see, let me see if I can get this closer to where I can see it as well. So you've got your water. So if this is the days of the week, watering, and then this is an F for fertilizing, and then any priorities that you have for that week, you can jot it down in here. And then of course there's another place for notes here. So, and this is for the week, right? And then, so this is for every week of the month. You got one for every week of the month. And then you have a place for seed inventory in the back, right? So you can keep track of what you have. You can even make one of these pages a wish list. But yeah, it's awesome. It helps you stay organized, and every piece of information you can jot down on here. I promise you, you think you're gonna remember and you don't. You just don't remember. It's too much. It's too much to remember. So those are my little ideas. And I did get my other box from Botanical Interest. Remember I told you that I ordered something else? So I ordered onions. And so I'm gonna sit here and decide what I'm gonna get started. I think I wanna start the onions. See, this is what I got. I got the onion, the purple onion bowl, and the Walla Walla. Now, one thing I will tell you real quick about onions is you got to grow based on your region. So yeah, let me know if you need a copy of that map. It just shows like where you're at across the continental US, whether it's on the top, the middle, or the bottom. I'm in the middle on the West Coast. And so that's how you have to grow your onions, either long day, short day, or intermediate. And I'm intermediate. Right smack dab in the middle. See, it says intermediate day. So sow in spring. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. I found a new method that I really like, and I'm gonna try, and yeah, I'll take you along with me. So I do have some flowers. I've got some African daisies, China astros, some more cosmos. This is an it says aster. I don't know, it looks really pretty. I hope you can see. I don't know, it looks kind of dark. A couple of zinnias. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is cosmos. Look at how pretty. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. I know the lighting is terrible today. That's it. So I have that. I have my tomato seeds. I'm gonna take, I keep my seeds in these photo containers. I think you've probably seen. This is dirty on the outside because it's been outside over the winter. But inside, come on. You know, you have all these little containers to keep your seeds all organized together and ready to roll. And yeah, so that's that. So tell me, what do you like? Would you like a combination between digital and paper? Does paper matter to you? I don't know. I just have to have paper. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something. I'm a visual learner, so you would think it would be digital, but there's something about the paper. I need the paper. Even reading an article or something, I need the paper. I can read it so much better. I do research online and with digital, but when it comes down to retaining information, I need paper. And calendars, I mean, yeah, I need paper. So tell me, what do you want? Have you started your seeds yet? Everybody's starting their seeds, or they've already started. I'm so jealous because I'm behind, but doggone it, I think it's gonna be 30 tonight. Can you believe that? I mean, we get in triple digits in the summer, and it's gonna be 30 tonight, and it's March. Makes no sense. So next up, I will be starting my seeds because I have to, or else I won't have anything to grow. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. I can't wait to hear what you do. Let me know, please share. See you next time. Bye.